Good morning. Just gotta wait for this to load up. I know we're recording now. I'm smarter. Just gotta turn on the comments. Turn on the comments. Good morning, good morning. And there you go. That should be good now. So, welcome everybody. Beautiful Wednesday. It's awesome out there. It's a great day. And today's topic is making the day fun. How to have more fun. For those who know me, I don't take things too seriously. So I really like this topic, especially going into 2021 now. It's not much different than 2020. That one day that clicked over to January, um, it's not much different. So basically, a lot of people, was very hopeful that 2021's come, 2020's gone and behind us, and now into 2021, it's still quite similar. So I really want to put this topic out there today: is how to have fun, how to have a good day, right? So not in any particular order. I just jot some things down that work for me. So I'm just gonna go off on that. Okay. So the first thing I put is asking better quality questions, right? Really, all it is finding out what works for you. So let's talk about exercise. We all know the world class knows everything begins with exercise. Okay. So exercise is important. Although if I go and ask myself this question, I go, hey, Kev, how do you get more fit and lose weight? Well, you need to work out. And in my mind, automatically I go to the things I read and the successful people in that area that's around me. And next thing you know, I think I need to wake up at 5, 6, 7 a.m. to go and work out, right? Now, I don't know if I like that. So now I got to ask myself a better question. Now I ask myself, how do I get fit, lose weight, doing something I like? Well, all of a sudden you get different answers now. Maybe go shoot some hoops, maybe go for a run. It could be a lot of different things that appeal to you, right? So I think the first one to having a good day is just learn to ask yourself better quality questions so you can narrow it down to what actually works for you, not what works for someone else. Even on that exercise thing, I pay attention to my body a lot. I like midday workouts. That's good for me. It kind of pulls me out of a slump. I like working out at night. At night works well for me too. I find myself exerting a lot of energy where I can rest easy at night. A lot of experts said that doesn't make sense, Kev. This is what happens to the body, and you're supposed to have energy after you work out, which is why a lot of people like it in the morning. I don't know what to tell you. I just know what works for me. All right. So I think that's the key is asking better quality questions to find something that works for you as opposed to what it's supposed to look like based on it working for someone else. All right. That's kind of how the basis of everything for me on having a good day because that feeds into my energy. And that's probably the main topic is focus on what brings you good energy, what lifts you up, right? And I'm very in tune with that, right? If I do something, I at least attempt it. If I don't like it, then I just know to maybe stay away from that, right? So every day I'm in tune with my energy. If it doesn't bring me joy and uplifts me and feeds me energy wise, I don't do it. I think that's the beauty of being a business owner too, is I've grown it to a place where I can focus in on what I'm good at and what I like, and I can delegate and hire people to do things that I don't like. Because my energy is very important to me that way, right? And it goes to every level. There's people that call me, go, Kev, what are you doing this weekend? Now, this is back when we can get together, okay? And I still operate the same way. Sometimes they ask me to meet and do some things online, or what are you doing this weekend? What's happening? What do you got planned? And the first thing I always ask is, depends. What are you thinking? Because if what you're proposing doesn't feel well with me, I don't like it, I'm not committing to it, right? So I pay attention to what feels me and what brings me joy, and I commit to those things. And it's so different. Some days I want to eat with everybody at lunch. Some days I just want to have lunch by myself, right? So things like that, and I pay attention to that. And for me, I'll give you a list of what works for me. I like watching videos. That's for me. Sometimes while I work, I still have videos in the background. Um, a lot of it is things that bring me joy. For example, I like aquariums. I like fish. although I don't have one of my own. So that's good. Sometimes I need to relax. I'd rather sit there and watch an aquarium for an hour than TV. So sometimes I just look that up. People who are hobbies of experts in that hobby, or I look up something funny, a stand-up comedy, right? Or anything, right? I like plants. You see, I'll have plants around. Some days, if I'm not having the best day, I'll put a plant right in front of my desk here in my face as I work and make my calls and do my stuff because it calms me down, right? So everything I do, from asking the quality questions to myself to finding what works for me, it really is just to feel my energy. What brings me joy, right? What works for me, and I'm in tune with that, right? And then once I get that all down, it's easy for me. The rest of the day is easy. Now I just joke around. I can laugh at myself. I joke around a lot, right? Life is amusing. There's comedy in almost anything. If you look at it, I look up stupid things, man. Memes, just anything that makes me smile, laugh. I say silly things, right? Uh, I just learn how to make myself laugh, right? And that's kind of my job is to entertain myself because I'm with myself 24/7, right? Let's say you're around someone and they make you laugh all the time. How do you feel about that person? You're going to like that person. You're going to want to be around that person more. So I know that I'm in charge of my own happiness. So I do silly things to make me laugh, for me to enjoy my day and enjoy my own company, right? So your job's to make you laugh. That's not my job, all right? So you got to pay attention to that on what fuels you and what brings you joy and spend more time there. Put more energy into that, right? And I can laugh at myself. I think that's a big thing too. Is I got into a place where I don't take myself too seriously. Uh, I know who I am. Uh, I've gotten my self-esteem to a place where I know I can laugh at myself. I'm around a bunch of jokers all the time, so we kind of jabs here and there, and it's fun to me. It doesn't hurt me. If it does, I'll let you know, right? Most of the time, 99% of the time, it doesn't, right? And if it does, it's probably something I need to look inside and work on. That's a different topic. It's probably nothing intentional from the person who we banter with, right? Although I got into a place where I can laugh at myself, right? Maybe that can be a different topic one day. Is how do you get yourself to a place where you like yourself, you love yourself, you trust yourself. There's that security there, you know, and get that self-esteem high, you know, so that on a day-to-day basis we can laugh, we can joke around. It's not all that serious. And I'm secure that way. You know, I laugh at myself more than anybody. Just the other day at work here, one of my partners, he's killing it in training. Right, we have 100 people on the online training. I'm in charge of the chat. You know, I'm recognizing myself. I'm like, this Kev guy, he's the best trainer, and people know it's me. Come on, right? And even people in the chat, Kev, you can't recognize yourself. Oh yeah, you can. Right? That's actually the best. If I can't recognize myself, who else, right? And I'm starting typing, and my spelling is not the best. So I'm sitting there, and I know the word's wrong. However, I didn't have time to look it up. So I just post it, right? As long as you get the message, I'm okay, right? It doesn't matter what it is. You can laugh. It's all good. And I just got myself to that place, right? So maybe that's another day we can talk about how to get there. We won't have time to do that today. So how to make the day more fun and more enjoyable. I'll give you a quick recap. Ask better quality questions, okay? So that you get yourself into situations of doing things that you like and you enjoy, okay? Come up with a schedule and things that you do that works for you, not what you think it's supposed to look like or what you think other people want it to look like. That will feed your energy. And then from there on, hey, my friend just told me the other day, I love it, so I'm going to take it. He goes, peace is my compass, Kev. Once your energy is set, you got to pay attention to what brings you peace. If it works for you, great, continue, do more of it. If it doesn't, switch it up or don't commit to it. And it really is that simple. Once I got that foundation down, now I just have fun all day. I just mess around, tell jokes, look up silly things that fuels me, that feeds me, and then from here and there, just the workplace environment culture that we create, we banter a little bit, and I get to a point where I can laugh at myself and have a good time, right? So I hope that kind of helps. I hope that kind of formula on what I go through to make sure I have a blast every single day. I hope that helps, right? And I did make note here is maybe talk about a topic on a later date is how to build that confidence, how to like yourself, love yourself, trust yourself, and get your self-esteem to a place where, you know, you don't take that all too seriously. Life is quite simple that way. So I hope that brings value to you today as we go into 2021. Is learn to be in control of how to have a good time and you be in control of that. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll be back Friday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you like it, comment, like, share. You never know who needs it. And that really helps us spread this community also and get that information out there. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys soon.